The Dayton Better Business Bureau has suspended its A+ rating for Jeff Schmitt Auto Group. Now, this comes after a 2 News investigation exposed that at least 25 lawsuits have been filed against the car dealership in the past 2 years. The Better Business Bureau says it knew of the complaints but didn't suspend the rating until after our investigation. Natalie Tyndall with 2 News Investigates is back on the story tonight.
Well, the local BBB president told me they suspended the Jeff Schmitt Auto Group's accreditation or membership because the dealership did not adequately address dozens of complaints about advertising and sales practices. But I wanted to know why the BBB didn't make the change until last week when they admit they noticed a trend last year. The Bureau says it has a history with the Jeff Schmitt Auto Group. Last September, they say their investigators noticed a trend in the advertising and sales complaints against the auto dealership. President and CEO of the Dayton branch, John North, tells me they contacted owner Jeff Schmitt and worked with him to develop a plan to solve the problem.
So for the next 6 to 9 months, we monitored that plan to see how it changed his complaint volume. So what we found is that he had an additional 30 complaints related to those same issues, and so as a result we did have to suspend his accreditation.
Now it's up to the BBB's Board of Trustees to decide if the accreditation should be revoked or reinstated. The board meets a week from tomorrow. But what we really wanted to know was how the dealership maintained such a high rating in accreditation at the same time they were accumulating more complaints with the BBB and the Ohio Attorney General. They still get an A+ rating?
They did, because we were working with them. He came up with a plan. We gave him a specific time frame to be able to resolve the issue.
North said they had a history of solving complaints with the Jeff Schmitt Auto Group in the past, so it was essentially a second chance. He says the BBB takes many factors into consideration when deciding what rating a business gets. Civil lawsuits, for instance, play no part in the rating, but things like complaint volume, government action, and the type of business do. North says they have about 30,000 businesses to check out in the Miami Valley and rely on consumers.
We can only help. We can only identify a problem if someone informs us of that problem. We do our own investigations on companies, but the way that we're really going to have our full impact is by working with the media and working with consumers.
Now, I did speak with Jeff Schmitt today, and he referred me to a spokesperson who said they have not been notified by the Better Business Bureau yet about the change of accreditation. They had no further comment at this time. Natalie Tyndall, 2 News Investigates.